Let's talk about projector strategies for a minute because I get a lot of people in my inbox asking me things like, so what am I supposed to do when I'm waiting? Or what counts as an invitation? And I just want to share my 2 cents. I was raised by a projector mother, and the mother of my children and partner is also a projector. So this is coming from years of experience in watching and working with them. To address what do I do when I'm waiting for an invitation? The answer is whatever you want. Like, the key with waiting for an invitation is so that you don't get busy initiating things and like filling your life up with trying to get people to see you so that you can guide them and maybe fish for invitations. Waiting for an invitation means you don't go out looking for invitations. What to do specifically depends on what you love to do. Projectors typically are recognized for their mastery of systems and their perceptiveness of others. This is what makes them such brilliant guides. But if you don't have a system that you know really well and you're not able to clearly see others, their intentions, and the impact that they have on you and their ability to recognize you, yeah, it's just not going to work. While you're waiting, do things that are important to you. Learn things, take a class, make art, spend time in nature, read a book. Like, do things that you want to do for yourself. You don't need other people in order to do things. That's not what waiting for an invitation means. And second thing is, what counts as an invitation? The best invitations come when someone is able to recognize something that you specifically do. A big part of the projector human design experiment is understanding the keynotes of the channels that you have defined. Here we have struggle, perfected form, structuring, and curiosity. So if this is my body graph, if people are not able to recognize my struggle, the way that I'm going about perfecting my form, the way that I structure things, and my curiosity, that's not an invitation I'm going to respond to well, because the person doesn't actually see me. And if you don't have people in your life that can recognize you, chances are that you don't even recognize yourself. And so sometimes waiting for invitations and waiting for recognition is dependent on you inviting and recognizing yourself. Usually that means inviting yourself out of certain commitments or friend groups or social pressures, and also recognizing the impact that other people have on you, which is very challenging for a projector because they're very much focused on the other. However, if you don't have at least peripheral awareness of yourself in the situation and the impact, things usually end up one-sided, and you either end up like the emotional doormat or the problem solver of that relationship. And one more thing before I go, waiting for an invitation doesn't mean you have to wait for somebody to invite you to do anything at all. I kind of mentioned this in the beginning, but I'm going to say it more plainly. Waiting for an invitation is here to help you enter into things with people correctly. When you just like want to do something like go to nature or like read a book or go to a concert, you don't need to wait for somebody to invite you. You can take yourself and do things like a normal human being, okay? Strategy is not meant to limit you in that way. It's meant to prevent you from getting mixed up with the wrong people, specifically people that don't know how to invite or recognize you. If you found this helpful, send it to a projector that you love. And if you ever want any help with your human design, visit reikimarco.com. I've got reports, one-on-ones, and of course, Neutrino Design, the best human design app. Okay, love you, bye.